Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving and welcome back to Friendeavor. I'm so glad you're here. I am wearing a pumpkin on my shirt even though you can't see it because I am so stoked about this season of Thanksgiving and giving in general. So I am grateful. I'm grateful for my friends. Of course, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for everything that makes up my wonderful life. And a few weeks ago we had our 25th video on this channel and I talked about how grateful I was then, and I'm so grateful now. Thank you for viewing, but thank you for watching, and thank you for coming along on this Friendeavor journey. But let's get back to friendship. So giving thanks, yes, we are grateful. And one way that we show that we love people in this season, and I know we have a few weeks until Christmas, but is we get gifts, right? That's part of it. And sometimes we question how much we should spend on our friends because we don't know how much our friends are going to spend on us, right? We don't want to get them a $15 gift card if they're going to give us a $50 purse, right? But that's not what it's about. And I know you've heard this a million times, but giving is an act of love. Some people's love language is giving gifts. Just what it is, it's not mine. And if it's not yours either and you don't really know what to do and you feel awkward and you feel like you don't know what to do, well, guess what? That was part of the survey, was to ask people how much they usually spend when giving gifts to their friends. So hopefully this will give you a little bit of an indication. Now, before we get into the number talk, one thing you should know philosophically, you should not dictate what you give people based off of monetary equivalency. Big words. Like we just talked about, don't give because it should be a certain status. So if one of your friends is very wealthy and they give you lavish gifts, don't feel like you need to skimp on everyone else's gifts just to match their giving, okay? If they give you something that's name brand, you don't have to give them something name brand in return if you can't afford it. Just do what works for you and make sure that if it's not expensive, whatever, it's thoughtful and it is specific to the person. On the flip side of that, if you know your friend is a good gift giver and if they are, do not expect them to give you these crazy lavish gifts, okay? Don't purposely be a cheapskate because you know that they have the money so they don't need your gift or whatever. It's a fine balance, and you got to think about it's not about money. It's about thoughtfulness. It's about giving. It's about showing them that you care, that you love them during this season, that this gift that I bring to your house because you're throwing a Christmas party is not just a gift because that's proper. It's a gift because we're thinking of you and we appreciate you and we love you. So in the survey, there was an option that said how much do you usually spend on either like a just because gift or a birthday gift or a Christmas gift. Those are all different tiers. So like a just because gift, I usually spend somewhere between $10 to $20 on a just because. Birthdays are usually $30 to $40 and Christmas is usually around the same, somewhere between $30 to $50 depending on if it's a family member or a friend or whatever. In the survey, there was actually two questions. How much you spend on a just because gift and how much do you spend on a Christmas or birthday gift. On a just because, almost 40% of people said they spend somewhere between $11 to $20 on a just because gift. However, for Christmas or birthdays, 30% spend $20 to $30. So again, it doesn't have to be something ridiculous and lavish. It needs to just be specific to the person. So also don't give them something that you would like if they wouldn't like it. Does that make sense? So my family thinks of me as a gadget person, that I like gadgets. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but that's like their whole view and opinion and they always say it. Whatever. Yes, I like a cool phone charger or whatever. So they think I'm the gadget person. Well, it turns out they might be a little bit right because I saw a kitchen tool the other day. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I know my brother loves to cook just as much as I love to cook. And so I was like, ooh, maybe I'll get that for him for Christmas because it's so cool. And then I was reflecting a little bit. I was like, you know, just because I would like it doesn't mean that he would like it, even though it's in the right price range and it's a cool gift. It might not be what's best for him and it might be something more that I would like for myself. So I had to redirect my thoughts that yeah, the price was right, but it wouldn't have been a good gift for him. It wouldn't have been a good fit. So I just had to readjust my thinking. Gift giving is hard. It is like, it takes practice. It takes knowing the person pretty well. That's not a thing that we're going to get into in a second. It takes understanding of why you're giving, like what means something to them. Does a homemade picture frame mean a lot more than a $30 gift from Amazon? It all depends. Now, don't also think that, oh yeah, they're sentimental, so I'm just going to get them this homemade picture frame and then they'll just like it because that's how they are. No. Gift giving is hard. But anyways, I would say when it comes down to it, do what's best for your budget. Do what's best for the person and do what's best for your friendship. Go back to number 1. Do what's best for your budget. Don't go into some insane debt just to get someone a gift that you think they deserve or whatever. Be smart. Okay, last thing I'm gonna talk about, and then we'll end, is sometimes you feel like you have to give someone a gift because they're of a certain status, or you think your friend. This is a whole touchy subject that I'll probably do a whole video on eventually. But if you're not really friends with that person, don't feel like you have to bend over backwards for them to give them something. Like, evaluate, are you giving it because you love them, or are you giving it because you think you're going to get something in return? Whether that be another gift, or whether that be some sort of elevated social status, or some sort of friendship outside of what's a natural friendship. Just be smart, be respectful, be loving, and be thankful. Be thankful in whatever gift you get. I am really, really grateful for this whole platform, for all of you. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just, this season of Thanksgiving has really got me thinking and grateful. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Friendeavor, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be even more thankful if you do that. Friendship is a journey, it's an endeavor. I will see you next time on Friendeavor.